Do you know the differences between Flight 6 and Flight 5? Booster catch? What else? For Flight 6, Starbase had a very special guest, President-elect Donald Trump. Testing a space rocket under the watchful eye of a head of state is not something you see every day. So, what is the significance of Donald Trump's presence, and how did Elon Musk react? Let's find out everything in today's episode. I'm heading to the great state of Texas to watch the launch of the largest object ever to be elevated, not only to space, but simply by lifting off the ground. Good luck to Elon Musk and the Great Patriots involved in this incredible project. Ahead of the event, Trump posted this message on X, the platform now owned by Elon Musk. In response, Elon Musk enthusiastically shared updates about Trump's visit to Boca Chica on X. The tech billionaire also guided Trump and senior officials on a tour of the Mission Control Center at SpaceX's Starbase near Brownsville, Texas. During this launch, images of Trump wearing a Make America Great Again cap, standing at a safe distance to watch the launch over a wide body of water, captured media attention. This visit highlighted Trump's deep interest in SpaceX's space ambitions. In fact, this interest was evident earlier in Trump's election night speech on November 5th, where he excitedly recounted his conversation with Musk about the successful landing of the Super Heavy booster on October 13th. The dialogue between these two powerful men revealed a shared pride in America's leading position in space technology. And I called Elon. I said, "Elon, was that you?" He said, "Yes, it was." I said, "Who else can do that? Can Russia do it?" "No." "Can China do it?" "No," Trump said. "Can the United States do it other than you?" "No, nobody can do that." I said, "That's why I love you, Elon. That's great." The presence of a national leader to witness SpaceX's flight is not merely a diplomatic gesture. It reflects the depth of the strategic relationship between the private sector and the government in the U.S. space industry. Under Elon Musk's leadership, SpaceX has been affirming America's leading position in the 21st century space race. A significant commonality between Elon Musk's vision and the aspirations of many American leaders is the determination to maintain the United States' #1 position in all fields. In space exploration, this is demonstrated by SpaceX's remarkable advancements, from reusable rockets to plans for human missions to Mars. Notably, the establishment of the new Advisory Committee on Government Efficiency, DOGE, co-chaired by Elon Musk and former Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy, stands out. In a statement from President Donald J. Trump to Elon Musk, Trump referred to the billionaire as the Great Elon Musk and expressed confidence that Musk will be making life better for all Americans. In addition to Elon Musk, there was also the presence of Senator Ted Cruz, who is set to become the chairman of the Senate Commerce Committee, and General B. Chance Saltzman, Chief of Space Operations for the U.S. Space Force. This further underscores the deep interest of lawmakers in the space industry. With their authority to oversee space-related matters, their roles are crucial in shaping policies that support the development of this industry. Immediately after the successful flight, Elon Musk confidently declared, "To the moon and beyond," indirectly affirming that SpaceX has moved closer to the goal of sending humans to the moon. With increasing support from the government, the development pace of the Starship project is expected to accelerate significantly in the future. Technically, although both the Starship and Super Heavy booster performed soft landings in the ocean, this does not diminish the significance of the advancements achieved. According to SpaceX, the cancellation of the booster catch attempt was due to an issue with the catch tower, not the rocket's capability. Notably, SpaceX successfully tested the reignition of the Raptor engine in space. SpaceX engineers also tested new heat shield materials, pushing the spacecraft to its most extreme limits. As SpaceX commentators mentioned, they tested the ship to and very likely beyond its limits, with events described as wackadoodle. But Starship overcame all challenges. Like previous flights, this was still a suborbital flight. Starship traveled 3/4 of the way around the Earth before landing near Australia. Footage from onboard cameras and an ocean buoy captured the moment the spacecraft landed upright in the Indian Ocean, albeit briefly. Clearly, both stages performed very well, providing real-time data of Starship under actual launch conditions. No catch this time, but IFT-6 really advances Starship development. After the flight, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson quickly congratulated SpaceX. "Congrats to SpaceX on Starship's 6th test flight. Exciting to see the Raptor engine restart in space. Major progress towards orbital flight. Starship's success is number Artemis's success. Together we will return humanity to the moon and set our sights on Mars." It's absolutely correct to say that Starship is NASA's and America's strongest weapon in the new moon race. According to the president of the International Astronautical Federation, IAF, Clay Mowry, this is the most exciting time in space since the Apollo era of the 1960s. This statement is not an exaggeration. Since the last Apollo mission, the race to put humans on the moon has never been as intense as it is now, with the US and China being the two biggest players. Both are striving to collaborate with partner nations and rely on private companies to execute their lunar programs. This strategy not only enhances resources, but also reshapes the space goals of smaller space agencies worldwide. However, what makes this race unique is the significant increase in the number of players. Not only the US and China, but also India, Russia, Japan, the United Arab Emirates, and many other countries are actively participating. Each nation brings its own ambitions and strategies in the quest to conquer the moon. A prime example is India's incredible success this past August. The Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, made history by becoming the fourth country to successfully perform a landing on the moon's surface. Moreover, they were the first to reach the moon's south pole, a region believed to contain frozen water and other valuable resources. India has also announced its intention to build a lunar space station by 2040. Marking a significant step towards establishing a sustainable presence beyond Earth. This station, set to orbit the moon, will serve as an outpost to support crewed lunar landings and facilitate scientific research. This clearly shows one thing. This time, the United States will not be alone in the journey to conquer the moon. This new space race is more complex, multidimensional, and has the potential to create technological and scientific breakthroughs far beyond what we witnessed during the Apollo era. To achieve all its ambitions, it is clear that Starbase will enter an extremely busy phase in the coming period. SpaceX will need to prepare everything to increase the frequency of test launches, including large-scale infrastructure upgrades and expansions, as well as numerous improvements to the launch vehicles. SpaceX's top priority in the near future will be perfecting the process of catching the Super Heavy booster. Successfully executing these catch attempts will demonstrate the system's stability and reliability. This requires technical perfection across all stages, of course, including Stage 0. Currently, the construction progress of SpaceX's second launch tower with a new pad design is going well. This tower is slightly taller than the one currently in use. With Starship Fight 3 having an impressive height of up to 150 meters, we might witness the construction of another tower that surpasses the height of existing structures in the future. Regarding the spacecraft, significant hardware improvements have been made on Starship Fight 2, which is expected to be used in the 7th test flight. Notably, according to Elon Musk, landing gear hardware might be installed as early as the 8th flight, aiming for the first ship catch attempt. It can be said that the upcoming months will be a crucial period not only for SpaceX, but also for the entire space industry. With strong support from the US government and NASA, along with SpaceX's recent successes, the prospect of a series of more frequent test flights is entirely feasible. This will lay a solid foundation for the United States in the new space race of the 21st century. Ensure you don't miss any key updates on this thrilling journey. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. We're committed to providing in-depth analysis and the latest news on SpaceX's every step towards conquering the cosmos.